Yeah, hi guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, the person of time away the watch us from my name Adamasis. Today we are with our brother, Mr. Victor, representing Obedient Family, which Peter Obi. We also have our daddy here, Mr. Tokwe, representing APC Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We are here today. Is a now, little do debate, about 20 minutes or 25 minutes. I think we are done with this broadcast. Please, as you are joining, share this video, let this video go viral. Share and make this video go viral. So, first, we are going to start from a simple mathematics here. Tinubu was the former governor of Lagos State. Peter Obi is the former governor of Anambra State. So, and they are in the race. We have three major people, like or four major people. We have Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Atiku, Peter Obi, and Kwakwaso. And even Omoyele Sowore. So let's start now. Let's start from Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Sir, can you name five major work that Bola Ahmed Tinubu established in his tenure when he was a governor of Lagos State? Don't forget, Lagos State was once our capital city of Federal Republic of Nigeria. Can you name five major structures, infrastructure that Bola Ahmed Tinubu put in place in Lagos, Mr. Tokbe?
Um, you know, sometimes when you don't know your candidates, you have problem in defending your candidates. And I was born and bred in Lagos, and I'm not too young, and I'm not too old. I know a lot of things about Lagos and Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Although when he was a governor, there are so many achievements and so many things he did as a governor of Lagos State. But I'll just give you five, as you said. Now, one, during his tenure, he created and established more local governments to develop the grassroots, to develop the local government, to bring more money, to develop some of the places are not well developed. So he created more local governments. That's one of the achievements. Then secondly, he established the LASMA, Lagos
Okay.
State Transport Management Authority. Those that are in charge of regulating the uh, vehicle authenticity and controlling the traffic in Lagos. Thirdly, he created LOMA, Lagos State Management for Waste, which are the people in charge of waste management in Lagos, clearing and clearing and making use of the waste in Lagos efficiently. And if you know the work of Loma, it's not that it's not about clearing of the waste. You always manage the waste too. There's a place in Ojota where they use as waste management, where all those waste are deposited and are managed by the waste authority. That's Loma. Then during his tenure, he initiated the process for the payment of WAEC, which is free for students in Lagos State. And he did that successfully. And most of us benefited from that. Most of us didn't pay for our WAEC that time. It was one that sponsored it and he paid it during his tenure. That's number four. Then some of the major roads that were
Lastly,
disconnected.
lastly, sir. Lastly,
Then some of the major roads that were disconnected from Lagos were reconstructed and rehabilitated. And those roads are the one leading to Ogun State, Oyo State, and other states. Those are major roads that are rehabilitated and constructed. And there are so many more. If you want me to continue, there are so many more. Even the
thank you
process
very
of
much. Thank you very
okay.
much. Thank you very much. So, Mr. My brother Victor, please, Peter Obi was a governor of Anambra State for 8 years. Mr. Victor, please, can you name five major projects, five major things that Peter Obi did when he was a governor of Anambra State for 8 years? You have your 4 minutes to do that, sir.
Anambra State, but I know far better about Peter Obi, my candidate. Peter Obi, when it comes to Anambra State governor, there's nothing like infrastructural development. There's no road in Anambra. Everybody knows Anambra as an erosion area. Peter Obi make sure he develop that land to a where motor can pass through. Everybody can enjoy the road perfectly, number one. Number two of Peter Obi administration, when it came to Anambra State, Anambra education system was down. They are number 16 in the history, but Peter Obi brought them out for WAEC and everything to number 1 for education, which is number 2. Number 3, Peter Obi brought health sectors like hospital, clinic, develop many facilities that make Anambra Hospital be one of the best hospitals in Nigeria today. Number 4, Peter Obi bring human capital, development, food security for Anambra State. He made sure the trade free and fair, like Anambra State. You can see they are when it say Onitsha market, he make it as number 1 for the whole world to see as a food security level. When you come to security, like number 5, Peter Obi fight security in a way the commissioner of police give Peter Obi honor. He said Peter Obi is the best governor for security and everything when it comes to Anambra State. And he said Peter Obi left money worth 50 billion naira for the successor when he leave office. That is a many more and very high quality of Peter Obi. I'm not an Anambra State, I'm from Edo State, but I know much about Peter Obi when it comes to development. When it's not rare to see a governor who leave office with total amount of money for the successor. Rather, some of our governors will leave debts for another governor to come and inherit. But Peter Obi leave governor without any debt, pay arrears, pay pension. He did not owe anybody when it comes to salaries. That kind of person, and he reduced cost of governance. He made sure he managed everything and he leave them behind for the successors to take over. Is that not achievement? That is just what I want to say, because if we say we want to continue, there are much more, because when you have a good market, people rush for it. We don't sell our market. We don't beg people to buy our market, because Peter Obi leave a good legacy.
Your minute is over. Your minute is over. Okay, let's go. I'm starting from you, Mr. Victor, that is representing Peter Obi. As we speak today, why Peter Obi, people from the East, some part of the East, fighting Peter Obi when it comes to the insecurity, ESN, why the Obi no kick against the evil acts that have been carried on in some part of East, in some part of the East, where the ESN might be on no gunmen or whatever they call it. Why is he not kicking against it?
I didn't hear you clearly. You are talking of insecurity.
I'm talking about the unknown gunmen.
I didn't hear
you. Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me now?
Okay. Speak now.
Okay. You know, we have seen unknown government invade some labor parties where they do on insecurity in part of the East. Some part of Igbo land, might use it like that. Some people say they are unknown government, some say they are other ESN, I don't know what they call it, but they say they are unknown government. Why this rally you are pushing up in the south, in the south, in some part of the south? Why are they not pushing up that kind of rally in Peter Obi's village, in his Peter Obi in Anambra, where he come from, in jurisdiction, where the unknown government operate? What do you have to say about that? You have 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Yes, about the. Can you hear me now? Okay. About the unknown government. When you are talking of unknown government in the southeast, you see today in Nigeria, everywhere in Nigeria, is everywhere is insecurity in all over the country because of the failure of federal government. They are turning those insecurity on no government. They are not of no government. Those politicians who operate, they are using on no government to buy their idea or to forcefully give people with their own ideology. Those are called on no government. They are not of no government. So they will clarify it as a IPOP, this, that. We know that those sponsorship are politicians. They are using it to bring down the East so that the East will not have voice to speak. Because when you see the devastation of East, when you have Imo State governor, you can see how it turns things upside down. When you go to other states, like Ebonyi State and all that, you see different party system. When you go to Enugu and go to Anambra, you see different party system. Those people who have different ideology, they use those men as their thoughts. We call it political thought. They are not on no government. They sponsor them to get what they need for the states or to spoil other people's regime. They are main sponsored by politicians. When you come to, when Peter Obi was a governor of Anambra State, he's only a governor who destroyed or every house had that of every kidnappers and terrorists. When he was in the government, those terrorists, they run away. But when he left the government, you see most of the politicians now using them in the name of IPOP to blackmail the IPOP. Let them say it's IPOP or to blackmail Peter Obi that Peter Obi or South is not secure. That is why they are bringing all those on no government. When you now see the northern parts, let's assume the northern part, there are Boko Haram, herdsmen, different kind of it. When you see them,
why
they are sponsored by politicians.
Wait, sir, we are talking about that. What about why the movement of the whether protest or rally, whatever you call it, 1 million march? Why is it not taking place in its own state? You have few seconds to round it up before I go to Mr. Toby.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Come again.
What about the movement? What about we have not seen that 1 million march in his own town in Anambra State?
Why it does not do the 1 million march in your state?
Because what we have seen in his own state is where the or no government go there and destroy what is it called? Labour Party's meeting and stuff like that. 1 minute, sir. Can't you hear me? It's like your network is bad.
I can't. The network is bad. Like what I understand merely there is that you are talking of 1 million march in Anambra State. Why is it not functioning well, right? Is it not what you mean?
Just deliberate on that. Just deliberate on that.
Okay, I should deliberate for 1 million march. Okay, about the 1 million man march, like it's like a form of solidarity. Like this is the first time in Nigeria projects a candidate. When you look among all the candidates, Peter Obi is the best candidate. If you like, you take sentiments or tribalism or nepotism, or you call it political ideology. If you want to reclassify the best candidates in this 2023 election, you can see Peter Obi have the capacity and ability, transparent and fairness.
Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, Mr. Mr. Tokwe, please.
Tope,
Yeah, Mr. Tokwe, please, can you also tell us? We have a lot of complaint. They said your candidate, some said he's too old. Some said he's not the one that made Lagos. Some say Lagos was already existing. Some say, why did you choose Muslim ticket? So can you use your 4 minutes to tell us what you have to say about that?
Yes. First of all, about let me just start with the Muslim ticket. Now, you see, in politics is a game of number. And when you talk about politics, you strategize on how to win election. And I don't think in our constitution there's any part in the constitution that talks about you being a Christian or a Muslim before you contest. Although you can consider the fact that Nigeria is a multi-religious country or multi-religious nation. So, and you can consider the fact that, okay, we have Muslims and Christians in this country, and we have other people too, like the traditionalists and other people. So, and you see, everybody is free to contest. If you choose people based on religion and not their competency, that means you are a religious bigot. So Bola Tinubu chose Shetima based on his competence and how he was able to contain the bandits and the terrorists in Borno and what he has achieved in Borno. And you know what? If Bola Tinubu comes from Southwest here, which is mainly Muslim minority, he needs to strategize. He needs somebody that can pull crowd for him in the north for him to win an election. If he has gone for a northern Christian, which northern Christians are minority in the north, he might not get the actual number of voters he wants from the north. So that is why he chose Shetima, who is a Muslim majority from the north. So it's not about religious entities or he's trying to play religious segregation. He's just choosing Shetima as part of political strategy to win election because elections are won by numbers, not with religion. So people should not fear that Bola Tinubu is going to divide the country based on religion or is going to turn the country into a Muslim-based country. No, it cannot happen. It's not in our constitution and it will never happen. So Bola Tinubu chose the Muslim ticket based on political strategy just to win votes from the north and the southwest and other regions of the country. So that's that. Then on the issue, and you asked a question about the other question you asked was based on what?
Age, career, age, and they say
now when you talk about age, there's a saying that age. There's a saying that says age is nothing but number. And when you talk about age, although we have youths that are contesting in this election, we have Sowore. Sowore is even younger than Peter Obi. So when you talk about age, if you want to vote for a younger candidate, you should go for Sowore. But when you talk about experience and your capability and the structures you have on ground, Peter Obi and Sowore and others don't have what it takes to be Nigeria president because Tinubu has the structure, he has the experience, he has the capability, and there's a track record. The track record speaks for him. And we have a lot of leaders around the world that are even older than Tinubu, and they are doing fine. We need the brain and we need good hands. Good hands. We are not talking about age. We are not going to box. We are not going to fight there. We are talking about how to restructure Nigeria and how to make Nigeria better. So I think is our best option for now in terms of brain, the capability, and the kind of people he has with him. He has the structure. And mind you, Joe Biden is old and is performing in America. We have the governor of Texas is on Wisha and he won election and is performing. So age is nothing but number. So I don't think age will affect his performance. So far he can think and reason well. And that's what I have to say about the age.
Thank you very much. Okay, Mr. Victor, please, can you use 2 minutes to tell us why they should not vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, why they should vote for your Peter Obi, your candidate?
Come again, please. The network is waving. The network is bad.
Now you make this now you make this video long like this or enough long like this. Can you please use 2 minutes to tell us why they should not vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, why they should vote for your candidate Peter Obi? Use 2 minutes to tell us that.
Network is really bad today.
Can you hear me, sir?
Hello, you said I can't hear you. The network is bad.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Come again.
Can you hear me now? Can you just hear me now?
Cannot hear you. Hello, can you hear me?
I think I need to bring it back. Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me, Mr. Victor?
Can you hear
Thank
me?
you.
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear me, Mr. Victor?
Can you hear me now?
Ah, Mr.
Yes,
Victor,
I
can
can
you hear
hear
me?
you. Merely just let me speak now.
I said use 2 minutes to tell us why they should not
It's
vote
breaking. Oh yeah, talk. Let me hear.
for. I say, can you use 2 minutes to tell us why they should not vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu APC, and use 1 minute to also tell us why they should vote for your political party, Peter Obi Labour Party.
Why we need to vote for Labour Party? Do you mean why we need to vote for Labour Party or what? I don't hear you.
I think you need to go and come back
Your
maybe
network is
because
bad.
this video is getting too long. Sir, can you tell us why they should vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu of APC and why they should not vote for Peter Obi of Labour Party? Please use your 2 minutes, sir.
Well, the records are there. The records are there. I think we should shun ethnicity in Nigeria and we should shun religious sentiments. We need to look at
Can you hear me now?
records.
Continue, sir.
We need to look at records and track records and the structure on ground. Now, when you talk about APC, APC is a conglomerate of different parties that form APC. Now, when you look at parties, the issue of APC and Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the Muslim ticket, you don't look at parties sometimes, you look at personality. If you look at personality of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you know that he's a man that wants to unify Nigeria, that want to make corrections and want to prove to people that Nigeria can be one again in terms of oneness. We don't need people that will divide Nigeria. We want Bola Ahmed Tinubu to come and give us and deliver what he has done in Lagos State to all parts of Nigeria. We want equal development in all states of Nigeria. So, and I think Bola Tinubu is the kind of man that will take us there. He has the structure and he has technocrats and people that he has put in government that are performing very well in other states. And I think with that, he will be able to transform Nigeria into better Nigeria we want. Nobody is perfect. I don't know. He might not be able to do everything at once, at least, but let us give him a chance and let him prove himself. Now, as in Peter Obi is contesting with people that are bigger than him in terms of political structure and in terms of experience. And the track record of Bola Tinubu speaks better than Peter Obi when he was Anambra State governor. Although I don't have anything against him, and I wish him best of luck. And his political career is still good. So I think he will be able to give APC a good fight. But I think APC will emerge victorious in 2023 February election.
Thank you. So, Mr. Victor, can you hear me now?
I will speak.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I will talk now.
Okay. Do you
Can
hear
you
the
hear me
question
now, right?
I'm asking? Do you hear the question I'm asking?
Okay. I want to tell you. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
I want to tell you about the religion he's talking about. You say Tinubu want to unify Nigeria. If you want to unify Nigeria, why we need pick Muslim tickets if you need fairness and equity of the country?
So,
Secondly,
there is something.
You said
Okay.
Tinubu want to develop Nigerians the way he developed Lagos. If Tinubu develop Lagos, why must he take away or take a treatment outside Nigeria? Since he have all the quality, all the facility in Lagos, why must he fly abroad to take a treatment? Telling you say age is not a barrier. If you are 80 years and above, can your brain function as it used to function? My father died at the age of 100, at age of 100. When he became an 80, he started changing and manipulating the brain. Do you think an old man can control affairs of 36 states, including Abuja? If Tinubu is strong and fit enough, can he move around the country or the world the way Peter Obi is moving? If Tinubu is not biased and purpose or feel so big, why was he not or contain any Arise TV show? Why is he not coming out to tell Nigeria what he has for us? Why must he use spokesman every time? If Tinubu is want to unify Nigeria, he want to take Nigeria as one. Why must he say?
Let me quickly answer your questions because of time.
Why did he tell people should not campaign in Lagos? They should go and campaign in their own states. If Tinubu want to take Nigeria as one, he said nobody should campaign in Lagos. He said Peter Obi banner will not fit Lagos.
The problem is because his network is not good. He don't know the question I ask him, and he don't know the question me the answer. That is because he was not hearing our network. His network was really, really bad. That's why Victor don't understand what we talk. Let me to understand what you.
Mr. Dada, let me quickly address one or two of his questions. Let me quickly address one or two of the questions. I've said earlier that the purpose of the issue of Muslim ticket is a political strategy based on numbers, and it's not based on religious sentiment. We have Christians that are competent too in the north, but they are minority in the north. It's not about being competent to your state. You can be competent to your state and you don't have supporters. We are talking about numbers here. You don't win election with media advert. You win election with voters on ground, and we have a large number of voters in the north. So it's a political strategy. It's not by religious sentiment.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my people. I really enjoy being with you guys. I really, really enjoy it. You talked about it, clear talked about. I was expecting this broadcast is going to be 20 minutes now. It's 27 minutes, and my video not the long. This 20 minutes now because of this. My brother on a one start the argument. If on a one do better debate, it's going to take like maybe 1 hour, but we can't really take that time because of people in Africa, people in Nigeria that want to really watch the broadcast. So I really appreciate you for telling us what your principal can do, Mr. Victor and Mr. Toby.
I know. I'm sorry.
No. We are not taking any question again. We are not taking any question again. No, we are not taking any question again. Sir, we are not taking any question again. We are not taking because the video is getting too long. So thank you guys for joining us.
Mr. Dada, you can organize another debate for us. I'll be willing to join and to answer any question.
Share this video and God bless you. Okay. Thank you guys.
It's very bad. If you can just get that way around.
Okay, you're welcome, sir.